Welcome to Love Them Knives, Trader's Corner for April. And I always do Trader's Corner on the 10th of the month. But have you noticed? Yeah, it's the 14th, isn't it? Yeah, we got this out a little late, and I had to go on a road trip. 2,400 miles later, I'm back home. Jeez. Oh my God. It wasn't one that I had really planned for, but it was just one of those things. So, back in the studio, Trader's Corner, 14th of April. And you know, you got to pay taxes, file them at least by next Tuesday. So, so do I. And, you know, for some reason, I owe the state some money, but I don't owe the feds no money. But it don't matter. So we got to have money. And we have several people that want to buy, sell, and trade. And if they send me their list and stuff like that, or if the knives are already here, left over from a table sale, blah, 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 you know, then I'll put them out here, or I'll give you the list online. So, before we do this, because this looks like a damn mess, doesn't it? It's a good mess. A good mess, but yeah, I wanted to mention a couple of things. Tuya Knives, and slide this up. Tuya Knives, they reminded me that there's a coupon code. So if you go, I'll put the link to their website. They have a website now. If you weren't aware of that, it's been up for a while. Before then, it was like Tuya Knives US Sales and Service on a Facebook page. But now they're doing it through their website. Really quick shipping, no problem, very responsive, all that good thing. Dave Warren and his wife Rebecca run that deal. And he reminded me that the CDW 0510 will get you $5 off any knife. And the only one I got sitting on my table right now is my 1601, which is a great knife. And this thing is like 45 bucks on their site, so it's like 40 bucks, which is, you know, ceramic bearings, D2 steel, G10. Haven't heard anybody complain about one of these Tuya knives. It seems like everybody, whether they bought the titanium models or I've done reviews on all the titanium models except for one, and their G10 models. Haven't heard any complaints. Everybody's really liked them. So I guess the fact that when I got them in my hands and I was messing with them, thinking these are really good. Now it's being confirmed by other people, so I'm not just hallucinating yet. You wait to the end of this day. Oh my God, I got a lot of stuff I got to do. There better be some brew pub stuff in my future here. Also, Kevin Lewis, he's going to start sharpening knives. So he contacted me, and there's his email address. And he's just now getting like business cards put together, and he's got some emulsions that that have just come in recently. So I don't know if I'd say he's up and really running full speed, but I just want to let you know that he is going to be sharpening knives, so you can get a hold of him and let him know if you're interested. Good Lord Almighty. So that's great. What we're going to do is when we have our giveaway, our 8,000 subscriber giveaway, which we're like 120 shy of 8,000. So I'm thinking in the next 2 weeks or so that I send him a couple knives to sharpen. And so we will put them in the giveaway, and you can see what he does when he sharpens these knives. So we'll have the examples there. He will have sponsored a couple of sharpened knives that he sharpened in that giveaway, so that'll be really cool. Looking forward to that. Now, knives. Buy, sell, and trade. And the problem is with mine, they're just for sale, not for trade. Because I owe taxes and I got to come up with some money. Otherwise, yeah, I love horse trading, you know, especially for knives that I've never put on my channel before. Yes, and in the past, I've always had a list of like knives I'd like to have for trade. And now I've got to kind of bypass that for this month and just do my best to sell. I'm putting up more knives in value than what I need. But you know how it is. You put up, you know, 10 knives, you might sell 5. So that's kind of how I'm doing it. Here's my list. Okay. The CRKT Rasp, and it's right here. It's brand new, basically. That's that Forged by War knife. CRKT came out with it early this year, 2018. So 44 bucks delivered. I think that's a good deal, but I'm open to offers. And then I've got 2 of these Stedemon knives, you know, orange and brown smoky. So these are those C05, kind of that folding dagger thing. And those are really cool. I just wanted 40 bucks each for them. I'll pay shipping. So I think that's a heck of a deal. If it's not, let me know. But I mean, I thought 40 was pretty good. I think these go for 50. And then here's the orange. Plus you might have to pay shipping. So 40 with no shipping cost. That's a great deal. And they're new in the box and all that kind of stuff, you know, whatever. Oh, another one. Have you seen this one sitting over to the side? The Kizer Begleiter in blue. Was going to keep this, but I'm not. Now, I did take this apart for my review, which I don't think I've published yet. And it's got the cloth down here, polishing cloth and the paperwork. I haven't carried it or used it, but I did take it apart for the review. And, you know, I didn't do it during the review, but I took it apart, took pictures, you know, that kind of thing. So I have pictures of it disassembled in my review. And, you know, you can go right or left hand on this pocket clip here. So this is, I haven't done anything with it. It is as it is. And, you know, it's weird. I don't know. It just, when they come from the factory, there's, you never know. I might need to clean that up, or you can if you buy it. But blue, what do I want for it? I don't know. I haven't said on my thing yet, but come on, baby. You're in here somewhere. Okay, 42 bucks delivered. So there you go with that. That's VG10 steel, I do believe. And you can even do that left-handed. So yeah, VG10. It's over here in the corner. I'll only get so many knives in the picture. Also, the Cold Steel Storm Cloud. I sold this off my last table sale, and the guy got it and said, you know, it just doesn't seem as sharp as normal cold steel knives do. And I mean, I'm not going to argue with anybody. I just go, you know, if you want to return it, return it. I'll give you a refund. So he returned it because he said it struggles to cut paper. Now, I don't know. I didn't think it was that bad, but I mean, different people have different expectations. So it is what it is. Is it the sharpest cold steel knife I've ever had in my hands? No, it's not the sharpest, but you know, it's a kind of a different blade configuration here, and it is CPM 20 CV steel. And it's made in Italy, not in the USA. So I don't know. But it's back up for sale in this fitted box. It was catch and release for that guy. I mean, he just was disappointed with the sharpness of the blade. Apparently he doesn't sharpen or stroke or whatever. And I guess if I got a blade that wasn't quite up to what I thought, I don't know. I guess I'd sharpen it, you know, to a higher degree if I felt I needed to. I think this is pretty decent working edge on this knife. In any case, 130 bucks delivered. So I think they go for like 160 something. So that's a pretty good deal. And then the Bestech Thorn is over here in the back. I just have one of these left, and these were the ones that came out with the 12C27. Everybody was screaming about why didn't they do these in D2, and I think the next runs will be back in D2. So this will be a collectible, and also it'll be a lot more rust resistant because this is that Sandvik steel that's highly corrosion resistant. So, you know, be as it may, it's not going to cost you $52 either. $42 delivered. So, and this is that cool little Thorn. I'm surprised nobody jumped on this. I got it in the box. It's brand new, so it is back in here. So I'm going through mine. I'm pimping mine. I got other people here in a little bit. Stedman, right here in the middle with this crazy tube and all the packing materials and stuff. And this is S35VN. And this is titanium, and it's that blue Digi Camo and everything. And I sent it to Frank. He took it out, and then he goes, I mean, he was all hot and stuff for it. And then he kind of decided he wanted to trade for my other. I had a Max Ace knife, so he sent it back. So I don't think he carried or used. I haven't carried or used. It is here. They sell for $300 online. I'm selling it for $239. So I think for $239, I know some people are saying, hey, S35VN, $300. That seems a little pricey. Well, $239 doesn't seem too bad. Or $235, or let me know. I do need to capture some money. So this is a cool knife. I mean, you know, say what you will, but this is a great knife. Great action, and well, I guess I can't get over that detent ball. There you go. The detent ball's in a funny place. But yeah, it's a cool knife. I really like it. In any case, and it comes with the pouch and the thing and all that kind of stuff. Oh, next. This was out on my table sale. It's just a CH3004. In G10, it's D2 steel, and it's big, and it's heavy, and it's $35 delivered. So, and it's centered, good action, great knife, not a problem. $35. I'll have the list in the description section as we go through this crazy stuff. What else have I got floating around? Of course, I have the Venom Attacker. And this is very seamless carbon fiber. And of course, this is M390 steel. This is the updated Venom Attacker, not the S35VN model. And you've got your tritium insert in the pocket clip. Got this suspended back spacer. Incredible action. Just great knife. It does come with the tool for this. Okay. So that comes in the zipper pouch here. And that is $225, I believe, which is $220. Sorry. It'll be posted below. But these go for $235, $245 on DHgate or wherever you can get these Kevin John ones. So that's a great deal because you don't have to wait 2 or 3 weeks for delivery, etc., etc. It's right here. And this Dicoria, this is like that 427 ZT knife that they never made. In any case, there it is. And it's M390 titanium, really cool. If you know of Baz on Blades site, he also did a review on this and he loves it. Okay, so big old backspacer, big hog, big knife too. M390, great action. Cool knife. And that one is $170 delivered. That's a great deal, okay? So I'm putting some stuff out there in front of you. And 2 more knives that I think you'll be interested in. Here is this. And I got this on a trade from Hovan up in New York. And this is what I got from him. And I've had this for probably about a year. And just, I never really wanted to sell it. But this is the Nakamura 484-1. So this is the carbon fiber one. It says first production run. It doesn't say that on the blade. Somebody said they clarified to me that no, it doesn't on this first production run thing, but I don't know. This was the box he got the knife in, and he got it new, so whatever. If you don't want to consider it a first production run, that's fine. I don't care. I got the blue hardware from Blades We Love. So online, so I put it on here. So this does have the blue hardware, and this is the CPM 20CV blade, or 90. I'm sorry, CPM 90 S90V. Wow. And I do have the original hardware in here, the screws and everything, and you know, the paperwork, the pouch, the silica gel, whatever. The box is it's got some fray. Well, it's not bad, but you know, you can see just a little bit of shelf wear on it. In any case, so the Nakamura 225, that's with the blue kit on it. So normally, if you can get one for $225 new, you're doing well, but then all the blue hardware and stuff will cost you extra. So in any case, there you go. That's a great knife. Very light, beautiful, beautiful knife. Absolutely gorgeous. Got the blue standoffs. Got it all. And then the last Benchmade, and I got this on a trade too. This is a Bugout. And this is Rogue Knife Works, you know, or Bladeworks. They make different scales for different knives. And this is their carbon fiber scales for the Bugout. Obviously, this is a pre-owned Bugout. You can see there's some wear on this pocket clip. If you want, I mean, call Benchmade. They will get you a brand new pocket clip. So in that case, this thing will look new. Here's the original scales, of course, and here's the carbon fiber ones are already installed, and you've got the paperwork, the pouch, and everything. These are like 80 bucks for these scales, believe it or not. So with the 115 going in price, you're looking at 195 bucks for this knife if you bought it. It's a little bit off center, and I don't know, because I haven't had this apart, if it's just because of the carbon fiber scales or it needs to be adjusted at the pivot or what. I just got this, and now I've got to say goodbye because I was really excited about keeping this one. I'm looking at this. I'm not seeing any obvious marks of use. Let me see if it's got any. Okay, it's reasonable. Yeah, I think it could use a little bit. And you know, here's the deal. So you can send this to Benchmade, put the original scales back on it, send it to Benchmade. They'll do a total tune-up. They will give you a new pocket clip, and they will sharpen the knife professionally, free, and they don't charge you even return shipping. Might be gone for a while. I've done this a couple times with Benchmade, but you just download their little service piece of paper. You fill it out with your name. Don't send them the box. They'll send the knife back to you in a Benchmade box, so you might as well keep your box at home. Just put this in a pouch, you know, bubble envelope or something, and send it to them. It won't cost much money. It's not very heavy, but make sure you put the original scales back on it, right? And then if it needs centered up, if it needs tuned up, if it needs sharpening, pocket clip, they'll do all that. So put that on your request form. I mean, that's a hell of a deal, right? Because then you'll have a totally new kind of tuned up knife and everything for a great deal. And I only want 140 bucks for this. And I'm looking for it. Oh, well, I said 145. I'm going to move it to 140. So 140 bucks, you get the scales, you get the knife, you get the original. So that's a pretty good deal, and I'm paying for shipping to you. How's that? That'll work. Okay, then I think I'm out. I think I'm done with my little list I'm looking to check. Okay, yes. Okay, I'm done. Sorry. I know this is taking forever. That's what you get when you get 4 days late. Everything fell apart, and the IRS is going to be looking for me, or the state of Arizona, actually. Okay, so here's a knife from Linas. He lives over in Sweden, and he got this knife new, and all he's done is sat in his chair and, you know, done that and closed it. He's never carried or used the knife, and this is that elite. Let me get back into Brous Blades Karambit Enforcer, okay? Not the Enforcer Elite, but this is just the Enforcer. Originally, if you look it up on Blade HQ, they were getting $405 for this knife when it was in stock, which this particular one's not on their site anymore. In any case, so D2 steel, G10, okay? There's your back spacer. There's your lockup on the liner. So he would like to either sell or trade. So he sent it to me. I send him stuff all the time. So he just shipped this one my way, saying you might have a better market than I do over here. So there it is. $350 or best offer of trade. And so I'll put you in touch with him. Yeah, and I'll you know what? I'll put his email address in the description section so you can contact him directly. But I have the knife in the USA, so you don't have to worry about him shipping it from Sweden to you in the USA. It's already here. And if you're going to trade, you can ship the knife to me and I'll forward it to him in Sweden. So you don't have to worry about doing international shipping either. So, or you can just buy it, make him an offer he can't refuse. You know what I mean? It comes in the hard box. It's got the paperwork, all the stuff. Okay, now Dr. Chuck, he's had knives on several of my table sales that have slowly sold. I mean, a lot of them went pretty quick. Some of them a little more slowly. So this is the Benchmade Triage that he's got. And this looks pretty daggone mint. I mean, I'm looking at this, but I don't know if I just rub that off. So, and it's, of course, a Benchmade. So if you want to send it to Benchmade, and they'll do all the tune-up and all that kind of stuff, but it doesn't seem like it needs a sharpening to me. It, well, then we got this, right? So let's try the tip of this one, but this is the Triage, okay? And I'm not really big on serrated anymore. I used to kind of be. I used to really like all my Spydercos fully serrated, but not no more. So this becomes a problem for me, but I don't think this is, that looks pretty much mint. In any case, doesn't matter. Send it to Benchmade, and it comes in the box and all that stuff. And he wanted $125 for this. I think you could buy one on eBay or something for $125, even though they're supposed to retail more than that. Make him an offer if you're interested in this. And it's got the hook in the back, you know, for seatbelt cutting and all that. So it's a cool knife. There you go. And his last one that he hasn't sold is this little Maxpedition deal. Here's the box. So it comes in the box and everything. It's the Excelsa. It's the small model. And I sprayed some Windex on it. And you can kind of see the blue. And I couldn't, this is what I got. So that's what I got. I think it originally was kind of a blue-ish, and I don't think he's carried and used it, but you know, it's got that kind of finish on the blade in any case. So this is what he wanted $65 for, 2.9-inch blade. It's a small knife, you know. It's titanium and it's D2. And I think these sold for way more than $65, but make offer if you want this little blue to-do for you. That's the end of Dr. Chuck's. He had two. We're done with Linas. He only has one. And then we got these two from Ray. He sent 6 of these OTFs, and there's only 2 left. These are Horizon. This is Horizon Outdoor Tools. This one that's titanium and S35VN does not say Horizon Outdoor Tools on it, but it comes from that Andy whatever site on DHgate. So there you go. This is a Tanto OTF Ultratech looking type thing, and I think it does this one have a serial number on it? No, but the other one does. So there you go. This one was originally like 165 something because they sell for a lot more being titanium with the S35VN, but we've got it at 159. And if you want to do a trade, but if you want to trade with him, I think he said he's really more into tactical type knives, so it'd be something like that he might be willing to trade for. And then this is that one with more of a hellhound look blade to it. And this is that lightning strike carbon fiber-ish, probably G10 laminate-ish scale. And then this is aluminum on the back. And it has a serial number on it. So 054 came from Andy's side. Andy gets all these. He's doing these M3. This is the M390 on this one. So he's doing these M390 blades and S35, which traditionally a lot of these OTFs coming off of DHgate were basically like D2 or maybe even 8CR13 traditionally, but he's kicked it up way, way more. And I looked at some of the feedbacks on his site, and these guys are going, wow, love this knife. It's awesome. It's cool and blah, blah, blah. I'm not big into automatics, so this is not my bailiwick. And you get the tool and a cloth with this one. So let's go. Yeah. So 4 of them are already gone. I haven't heard any bitching and moaning from those guys. I did hear one guy who got back to me after getting it. There's a tool in this one too. After getting back to me saying, oh, I love it. It's so cool. So apparently nobody's having issues with these. They're nice and they're good quality. So we're done with Ray. That's 159 for the titanium one, 125 for this lightning strike, and this is M390. So got them out there, throw them on the ground. There we go. Trader's Corner. So remember, I'll put all the information down below. Remember 2U knife and the $5 discount. He was doing some custom anno work. If you wanted to buy a titanium knife and you wanted the backspacer, pocket clip, or a beauty ring around it, you know, kind of a beauty ring like this, anode like an opposite color in the all blue one. He was doing some of them like with gold on the backspacer, pocket clip, and whatever. You might convince him to do that now. He was doing that for like $10 and only taking like 2 days longer to ship because he was having to do that. Now he got buried. I mean, he put that comment in on one of my reviews and then he got freaking buried. And so he goes, okay, I learned my lesson. Negatory. So I think if you wanted to actually have him do some anno work, yes, first of all, it'll take longer. Second of all, I don't know what he's going to charge to do that because I think the goodwill got burned up when people just dogpiled the poor guy. So that was hilarious. In any case, you know, something like that. I love it. It's his bailiwick, but he's so good and he's so nice and everybody's really been good to him. And so many people have really given good reviews out on their, you know, feedback. In fact, I haven't even gone to his site and given any feedback on these 2U knives other than doing my reviews, you know, so I kind of feel like a little bit of a dog. But in any case, so we've got all these knives. Remember him and remember Mr. Kevin, because, you know, there's his email again if you want to do knife sharpening. And then remember me. Buy these knives. Make them go away. Or whatever. I don't know what I'm going to do. In any case, thank you so much for Trader's Corner. And, down in the comment section, you want to buy, sell, or trade. You want to list your own knives that you want to buy, sell, or trade, do that. That's what these things are for, is for you to be able to go into the comments section. If somebody's looking for a knife, they can go in there and go, hey, I'm looking for a blah, 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 Cuda Max from 1990, whatever, you know, Camillus, whatever. Or, you know, blah, 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 some knife that I'm looking for as my grail knife. Does anybody have one? Do you want to trade? That kind of thing. So, oh, and I almost forgot. Larry is out of the hospital, out of rehab, rehabilitation. He went through a tough patch. He's looking for a Horizon D, Reate Horizon D. Sorry about that. I will put that in the description section. A Reate Horizon D. He doesn't have money to buy it with, but he's looking to trade, and he's got some really, really nice knives. You know, we're talking $300+ knives, a big bunch of them. So he would like to trade. So I will put his information in there as well. You can email Larry and work a deal. Trade Horizon D, the Reate knife. Thank you so much. Take care. Have at it and have fun. That's the whole purpose of this hobby. Not to argue, not to get on each other's nerves, just to enjoy the hobby at whatever level you want to enjoy it, you know? And I'm kind of all over the place. I'm from budget knives all over here to higher end manufactured. We go all over the place. We do not discriminate. No, we don't. Because you know what we do around here. Flan, are you back? He never went on the trip with me. God, he's so pissed. We love them knives, so stay sharp.